Hi guys, it's Suki. I'm back with the toxic relationship stage 3. In toxic relationships stage 2, we talked about how the narcissist is manipulative. You will start to see some signs. We discussed verbal abuse. We talked about how the narcissist will make comments to belittle you and to make you feel like you aren't of any value. In toxic relationship stage 3, I'd say this is one of the most severe and painful stages of being in a toxic relationship. Some narcissists this is the breakup stage where they let go of you. However, another type of narcissist may be the obsessive, manipulative, and controlling type that won't let you go. In this stage, the narcissist will inflict pain upon you emotionally, and they will bring you a lot of suffering. I feel like not enough people talk about this issue, not enough that men and women both know what to look out for when you're in these stages. That's why people keep getting lured into these kinds of relationships, because there's not much information out there for people to know what an abusive, toxic relationship looks like. By this stage, you will probably already know how the narcissist works. You'll pick up on his or her game. And this is because you might be getting wiser. You might start to understand how their mind works. And the narcissist is now threatened by this, which is why this is going to get harder for you, because you're becoming more knowledgeable about their behavior and how they work. Once this happens, I've noticed that the narcissists, they tend to become more controlling. They inflict more emotional pain. They tend to become a lot more controlling, sometimes to the point where verbal abuse is not working for them, so they may make use of physical abuse. People have different perspectives on relationships, and they have different perspectives on what abuse is. In my eyes, if I were to be arguing with my partner and he were to push me or shove me, I would consider that abuse. Either way, if I were to push or shove him, that would still be considered abuse, because you're being aggressive. You're being aggressive, and your intentions seem like, if your intentions are to inflict pain on the other person, then that is a form of abuse. And I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, you know, growing up in our society, in an Indian society, you notice that when a man pushes a woman or a woman pushes a man, people brush it off and say, you know what, it's a relationship, it's a marriage, you need to work it out. But the answer to that is no, you don't need to work it out. There is societal pressures to continue working on something that's broken and that cannot be fixed. It should never get to the point where your partner should even consider abusing you to get their way. The signs of moving really fast in a relationship, and then the signs of talking about marriage, having children when you just started dating, these are signs of toxic relationships. That was what I mentioned in stage 1 and 2 of toxic relationship. In stage 3, there is a very high chance that he or she may abuse you. Usually things like this take place behind closed doors. Abusers always deny what they've done. They always blame the victim. An abuser always needs to be right and in control. There's obsession, there's the need to keep you away from your friends and family or anyone that tries helping you and tries guiding you in the right direction. When you stand up for yourself in a toxic relationship, if your partner is outraged and is hypersensitive and reacts more than they should, with more rage than they should be to this kind of a situation, you're stuck in a toxic relationship. And I hate to say it, but if they haven't changed in let's say you've been dating them for a year, if they haven't changed throughout that year, even with how calm you've been around this person, what makes you think that they will change in the future? Because when a person wants to change, they will do it. If you mean something to them, they will change. But if they haven't changed at this point, there's a very, very, very high chance that they won't change in the future either. I noticed that most victims, they tend to give the abuser what they want. When he swears at you or she swears at you, you tend to just take it, hoping it'll go away. Or when they claim that you've done something wrong, you try to fix it immediately. And the thing is, you are feeding their power. You are feeding their power. You're giving them a pass to treat you like this on a regular, and you're giving them a pass to do this to you over and over again in the coming months or years, or for however long you are planning on staying with them. And that's not healthy for you. That's not healthy for your future. You deserve your own happiness, and you deserve to be treated like an amazing human being, that amazing human being that you are. And in order for you to feel amazing, you need to be around people that are amazing. You need to be with somebody that doesn't treat you like that. When I'm talking about violence, I'm talking about him or her destroying your property, pulling your hair, shoving you against the wall or the ground, or just throwing you around. It is essential to get the support that you need in this kind of a situation. Abusers tend to have the habit of minimizing a situation and trying to deny the wrong that they have done. Hell, I've even heard of people claiming that they weren't in control of themselves when they hit her or when they hit him. And that is, I'm sorry, that is the shittiest excuse possible to give to someone that you've just hit or physically assaulted. That's a lie. They can control themselves. They can, because you don't see them being abusive with their boss. The boss that they're always complaining about, always saying that he or she is a bitch or an asshole. You don't see them hitting their boss. You don't see them hitting their friends, their family. You see them being very appropriate with the rest of the world, except for with you. The only time the abuser / narcissist fears something is when there are consequences for it. And the fact that there are no consequences when it comes to hitting you is why he keeps on repeating his behavior. They will blame your actions. They will tell you that you are wrong. They will ask you to change yourself because they're telling you that you are the problem in this relationship. I need everyone to understand that you are not responsible for someone else's behavior. You are only responsible for your own. Basically, this is how it goes. There's a buildup of frustration in him or her. They assault you, attack you, and then there's remorse and they apologize. And then it's a repeat cycle. It doesn't end. They do it again and again and again. And this isn't me discouraging the women that are stuck in these situations. This is me saying, get help, talk to a trusted friend. Like I've said previously, call the cops. You know, there are so many support centers out there that you can reach out to women that will help you through this day and night. They are there for you. And I will list the numbers and website links below in my bio for any of you that feel the need to reach out to any of these support centers, because trust me, they are there to help you. It's not simple though, it's complicated, and I understand that it's quite complicated because there are a lot of men and women in relationships where the issue isn't just leaving, you know? It's about leaving, and then what? There might be financial reasons. It might be because they have nowhere else to live. It might be because there's no outside emotional support for them. There's no support system for them. It could be low self-esteem or a very low confidence, and it could be because they have children. And you know, the thing is, when I was younger, when I was in high school, I would see women in these kinds of relationships, and I would judge. And I would ask myself, why are they staying? You know, like, look at them, they're beautiful, they're amazing, successful, educated women. Why are they staying with such an asshat like that? And once you get older, you begin to understand that there are so many factors involved, which shouldn't be the reason for a man or a woman to stay in a toxic relationship, but you can also understand that why they may not have, why they may be making the decisions that they are. However, I do encourage those of you who are victimized by these abusers, I do encourage you to reach out to someone. And like I said, I've been repeating this, but I feel the need to emphasize on it. If you need a number to contact or somebody to talk to, I will list a number or a few numbers and websites in the bio below. I hope this video helps. I hope it can help some of you get through the tough time, or get out of, I should say, get out of a toxic relationship if you are in one. Shoot me a message if this video helped. I would love your feedback. I would love to know what you guys think. Comment below. And the next video I post, it will be about aftermath and recovery from toxic relationships. And I will keep you updated on when I'll be posting the next video. Probably not for another month or so. I'm quite busy and I have a lot going on, unfortunately. Sorry, almost dropped my phone. But the minute I get a chance, I will film it. If you guys need anything, I will leave my email in my bio as well. So yeah, that kind of sums it up. I hope to see you guys next time. And I will keep you updated on when I'll be posting the next video. Bye guys.